You play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. That is the lesson of the day. The biggest ever scandal in the history of Smogon tiering has, unfortunately, shown itself. It's reared its ugly head. These are my unfiltered, knee-jerk thoughts after spending the last 6 hours essentially playing an instrumental part in the uncovering of many, many votes being deemed illegitimate after a single user decided that he was going to ladder to get requirements dozens and dozens of times across suspects and then hand it off to his friends, and they all agreed to vote despite not getting Rex legitimately. This is pathetic. This is unacceptable. This is downright egregious. For those who aren't reading what's on the screen or aren't in the know, the results of the recent Scarlet and Violet overuse Kyurem suspect are being changed from ban to do not ban after we'd uncovered irrefutable evidence of cheating by a plethora of voters. This just isn't okay, acceptable, etc. It was 84 to 52. 62% of people got a favor of banning it. It turns out that 11 people, and we have irrefutable evidence of all 11 of these people, voted illegitimately. The same person got Rex 11, 12 times, whatever it might have been. And 10 of them voted ban. One voted against the ban. Not sure how someone who voted do not ban ended up leeching Rex off him. That's actually kind of funny. Had been a couple less people, it still would have been banned. I think it was like 2 votes away now instead of being like 3 or 4 votes in favor. But as a result, the recent Kyurem suspect has been overturned from a ban to do not ban. This sucks. This sucks for everyone. This sucks for the community. This sucks for all of the hardworking, honest players of the metagame. This sucks for people who take the process seriously. This is completely unacceptable. I will give you guys my full account of what happened my day because it's been one of the worst days I've had in a long time. And yeah, I'm gonna rant, and if you don't like it, then screw off. Get the hell off my YouTube video. You don't have to watch this anyway. It was early in the afternoon, and it came to light that there was cheating. I'm not going to discuss how it came to light. That's no one's business anyway. So I reported what was found to staff. Once it became clear that there was legitimacy to these, we began doing due diligence. We, as in the PS staff, the people of Pokemon Showdown, their staffing group is phenomenally talented, creative, innovative in their ways of going about it. I don't even really know how they go through their processes because that is not my job. I strictly work in tiering and tournaments, but they were able to find irrefutable evidence linking, this certain user who laddered up many times to all these alts. These people posted credit for these alts, but they were not legitimate. The practice of IP checking, individual people getting Rex is not feasible from my point of view. A, because I only check IPs if absolutely necessary. I really hate doing it. That information is not my business. It only comes into play in tournament cheating. And B, because, that information is private. Where a user is in life or what they're saying, that's not my business. Your information is not my business. My information is not your business. We all come on here shielded by a layer of anonymity. I'm a Finchinator. You don't know every single last bit about me, and you could be random Charizard 64, and I don't know everything about you, and that is how it's intended to be. However, that does allow for some foul play and some manipulation, as we're seeing here. All of these users, and like 10 or 12 of them ended up getting banned from the forums because they did this multiple times over, are now suffering the consequences of their horrible actions of taking credit for someone else's work and someone doing work when they're only allowed to once many, many times over. Guess what? I could get Rex 5, 10, 15 times over, but I'm only voting for myself. I'm only me. So I only do it once. A couple times I do it twice just to test certain teams, but neither here nor there. This sucks. This ruins it for everyone. The amount of bans is about as many as we've seen in virtually any outbreak in the competitive Pokemon community. This leaves a horrible, feeling sensation around the entire community. It sucks. And the fact that it's basically taken over my day, a day when I was already doing my full-time job, a day when I found out that during the Yankees Baseball World Series, I now have to travel out of state for a work-related function for a full week. A day when I've been dealing with so many other things that are actually important to me in my life. I now have to uproot it and deal with this fucking nonsense is ridiculous. And shame on the people who participated in this. Shame on the person who is the kingpin of the operation. And I hope you guys all have a crappy weekend. For everyone else, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope this doesn't, derail anything. I hope you're enjoying the drama, sitting there with popcorn, and I hope that you continue to, participate in the game, in suspects, and voting, because it's truly important. It's the foundation of our community. It's the most important Smogon institution, and perhaps the most long-standing one that we have. And without it, we'd be lost. We'd be sitting there twiddling our thumbs, arguing with each other in suspect threads, which seldom is productive and frequently is infuriating. Yeah, so, I don't know, like 5 minutes? Yeah, these are 5 minutes of my thoughts, on what happened. Ridiculous. Shame on these people. And yeah, you know what? I'm a leader, and I'm publicly shaming these people, and they deserve it. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of hearing their names in this video, but for those in the know, you know who it is. Let's talk about ramifications. So, Kyurem's unbanned. We were on the verge of suspecting Gliscor. That could still happen. It could still not happen. I don't have the answers. I basically told my council chat earlier this morning, literally, and we had 7 people in favor of suspecting Gliscor. Now Kyurem is unbanned, and we're going to take 48, 72 hours kind of as a recess just to feel it out. And then maybe even take another week just to play the metagame with Kyurem again and figure out, and then we'll determine if Gliscor is suspect worthy or not. I don't have the answer to your question. I just don't know. But what I do know is that we're going to figure it out and be as transparent as possible, just like this post, I'm giving you guys all the information, the inside scoop, what I have, because you guys, as part of this community, deserve to know just as much as the next guy within reason, of course. And I'm hoping that this is, at least received understandably, but obviously there's no real understanding this nonsense. Don't even get me started. So yeah, it sucks. Cheating does have no place in our community. It's absolutely shameful that our process was compromised by it, and honestly, I'm heartbroken that the neglect was showed as it was. Again, if you guys have anything you need, please message me on Smogon, on Discord, on Twitter. There are a lot of people that are going to be surprised, taken aback, frustrated. Literally on my Apple Watch right now, someone on Twitter by the name of the Demon of Babylon asked, "Do you still think Gliscor is going to be suspected?" And I don't know. I don't have the answers right now. I will give you the answers as soon as I know them, though, because that's how I function. I am a public figure as the tier leader, and I'm someone who cares a lot, and I will provide as much of a transparent and informative account as I can. But in the meantime, to the 99% of you who are, genuine people, just enjoying the game, taking it as it is, have a wonderful day. Have a good weekend. I hope this doesn't sour your guys' mood as much as this has soured my day, my week, and whatnot. And I'm going to deal with all sorts of other BS that I've got to deal with now. But thank you for watching. If you guys are curious why I started uploading and stopped uploading, I got real sick for a couple weeks. Doctors were very, very helpful. Medicine was very, very helpful. My voice wasn't there. It's still not 100%, but it's like 90% now. And, probably sometime in late October, November, I'll start uploading again. The Yankees are in the playoffs right now. That consumes most of my nights. So, yeah. But, love this community. Hate what happened with these people. And thank you. All right. That's it. Bye.